let's cleanse ourselves. Let's watch some Brett Cooper. Why do girls keep shaving their heads?
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper. I have noticed over the last year of being a Daily Wire and doing this show, there have been many comments about my hair. I get DMs from people saying like, what do you use? How do you do it? I have to say, however it looks on the show, this is not my doing. I have a fantastic woman that curls my hair because I cannot do that myself. I really don't do anything spectacular, and it is literally just the fact that I have so much hair and it is so thick, and that is why I cut it short in the summer because...
What else is thick, Brett? Can you stand up once in a while? Also, let's go back to this. Fuck you, Chad. I'm not skipping it.
And beg for those titties.
Soy.
Bite my lip, lick my ass.
Ew, bro.
Bomboka!
Yo, Moist Critical is making a song saying, lick my ass.
Suck my dick like a siphon gas. I want to come, I need release.
Yo, Moist Critical needs to come. He needs release. Sorry, chat. You're gonna have to endure
My
it.
Crocs are monsters, feed that beast.
Ew, bro.
Dick like a siphon.
All of them atheists. All of them guilty white people. All of them.
Gas,
All of them. Every single one has the exact same program beliefs, bro. Garbage. Okay, let's go back. My bad. Lovely Brett Cooper. Bruh.
It is boiling hot. I promise there's a point to this. There is a new trend going around that has caught the eyes of Gen Z. It is a trend of women, of girls, shaving their heads. I don't know if this is like an actual internet trend, like the whole Tide Pod debacle, or if it's something more like social contagion and it's actually deeper, but you know what? It's weird, and we're gonna talk about it. But before we get into this story, make sure that you like this video and subscribe to this channel if you have not already. And I know that 60% of you who are watching this have not subscribed already.
You fucking simps! Why are you watching and not fucking Brett?
So click that button. Then after you do, make sure you hit that notifications bell so that you never miss a comment section.
Shut up.
This is such a huge thing, but I randomly started seeing all of these girls with shaved heads, and then my coordinator Reagan DM'd me and was like, oh my god, I have so many videos of girls shaving their heads. So maybe our For You pages and algorithms are combined, or maybe this is actually some...
Chat, you know what I just found out recently? You know Pearl and Brett have the same manager? They both blew up a lot. I want to figure out, chat, does anyone know who that manager is? Because he's killing it.
Really weird thing. But either way, here we go.
This is a PSA to all the girls who want to shave their head. Do it.
No, don't listen to a literal demon.
But now.
I wonder
What is her name? Vamp Vision?
what her pronouns are.
In 5 years from now, if you don't shave your head, you can never say you shaved your head. You can never tell
Imagine that being your sole accomplishment in 5 years, shaving your head. This is why I'm saying liberalism, wokeism just provides accomplishment dopamine for people who haven't done fucking shit in life. You got nothing going on, so you shave your head.
your kids that you've shaved your head. Do you really want to look like a lame-ass parent? No.
Bro, imagine that being the defining story for your children. Yeah, when I was on TikTok and when I was 18 years old, I cut my hair off because a vampire told me to.
You only live once. It's gonna grow back. Don't listen to people. Listen to your brain and your mind. Literally, there's no cons to it. You may have mental breakdowns because you can't do your
That's 100% a con. Also a con looking ugly as fuck.
hair right. Get a wig. Wigs are cheap on Depop. Just do it.
You see how TikTok is poison? No.
Why would anybody take advice from that, is all I have to say. That did not seem stable. I'm not taking advice from somebody whose life is obviously not together.
Good. This is why she's wifey. All women should listen to Brett. Bruh. Except for her bad opinions.
Me not wanting to be a lame parent one day is not going to give me the fire under my ass to shave my head. Oh, you might have a mental breakdown after, but it's great. There are no cons. This feels like the whole gender conversation as well. If they are that intense about people shaving their head and giving in to whatever this trend is, imagine the intensity about finding your unique and special pronouns and gender.
Score 1 for peer pressure.
Just saying.
I am shaving my head.
Chat, think about it. Have you ever seen a good-looking gender fluid person? Have you ever seen a competent they, them? A successful non-binary queen? Ever? Have you ever seen someone or a beautiful, a stunning, wow, that's a gorgeous they, them? Have you ever seen a successful businessman who's non-binary, who doesn't? No, right? Never. Never. Nah, but you'd smash? What the fuck is wrong with you? No. Never seen a happy one? No, because they're all depressed. They're all on antidepressants. It's just, it makes you crazy. I mean, them thinking that this is going to make them happy, they're all depressed. They're literally all on pills. But there's a reason why, and everyone here is saying no. It's not just because of mental illness. They don't exist. They do exist. They don't want to accept their mediocrity. They don't want to work. They don't want to get better. They don't want to get more attractive. They don't want to make more money. They don't want to make a name for themselves. You know what's easier? Because what you're supposed to tell your children is, I fought in a war. Kids, remember the time, I have this story about all this I accomplished. I built an entire warehouse. I built the railroads with my bare hands. I built this house that you're sitting in, children. You see that fireplace? That fire, when I chopped it down, and my grandfather, he taught me how to chop the wood. And now you are getting warm from that fire. Instead, shave my head back when I was a TikToker, and that's the story. It's the lack of having any mental capacity to improve. So they change their gender, they shave their hair, and that's their life. And they're all depressed.
Today.
Oh, but her hair's so pretty.
I wanted to document this process. Maybe share some thoughts before I actually go and shave my head.
She's so beautiful too. It's too bad that she fell for this. I guarantee you, if you check her screen time, she probably has 5 hours a day on TikTok. Anybody who is an NPC, look at their screen time and they're on TikTok way too much. Every time.
And then share how I feel afterwards. A lot of people ask me recently when I share with them that I'm going to shave my head, why am I doing that? And my reasons right now, the simple one is I just want to, but also...
Why do you want to, though? What made you want to do that? Did they ever think about that? I just want to. You didn't arrive on that idea by yourself. It must have been something in your surroundings that convinced you that shaving your head was a good idea. And also, why do they even push that idea? Because we always talk about how they're trying to destroy masculinity, how they're trying to empower women. If everybody's changing their gender, if all these boys are becoming girls and girls are becoming boys, and all these 5-year-olds are getting twerked on by drag queens, if we push this nonsense on children, then we all become unhappy. This is the root of a lot of mental illness, is the woke brainwashing. They don't know why they're depressed. And instead of trying to think and analyze why, they end up going to therapy consistently. And what I'm doing every single day this year is going to the gym, because that is more therapeutic than anything that they're going to tell you in therapy. Therapy, they need you to come back. They need you to keep going bald. They need you to stay gender fluid. Imagine the therapist when they see a blue-haired, buzz cut, they, them, non-binary, TikTok, dumpy, frumpy, witch nose piercing. They go, money, 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 money. Because that blue-haired feminist is never leaving therapy. They're going to say every day, and today I didn't want to eat my cereal because I depression. It's inaction. Liberals don't want to do anything to improve. They have all these excuses as to why, because it takes mental strength. And if everybody's distracted, if everybody's brainwashed on TikTok, they'll never see past that. But every single day, chat, I want you and I to go to the gym. People have been posting these really motivational stories. Wow, I was doing my last set today, and then I checked my story mentions, and I see people doing push-ups in the snow. I saw this African dude lifting cinder blocks strapped to a fucking barbell. I saw kids in their room doing curls for the first time. I saw guys who were jacked as fuck doing the leg press. And I'm just like, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. Every time you go to the gym, you feel better. Your mental health is better when you do something. When you actually work towards something, that's when you feel your best. And there's mostly men watching this. Think about your favorite moment in life of all time. It was always the moment where you felt the most massive, like scoring a goal and doing that Ronaldo knee slide, see! Or when you hit that layup, or when you killed that test and you got the results, and then you were studying all night and then you got to high five your friends that you were studying with. Or say you got a promotion at your job. It's always that moment where you feel like the fucking man. That's what you look back at as your happiest moment, your most masculine moment. When you finally got to, that girl that was dubbing you for so long, when you finally got into the fucking, and I got, no, L fornication. I know. It's a little bit of degeneracy. But that feeling is the same as doing that Ronaldo knee slide. Finally fucking, that bitch that you were trying to fuck for a long time, it's incomparable. L sex, I understand. W celibacy, I know that Nick Fuentes people are watching, but I'm just saying. Do you understand?
Oh, it's not an impulsive decision. I've been wanting to shave my head for years. It's a FU to conventional beauty standards.
If you had just stop
She's getting uglier in the name of feminism.
with because I want to, that would be a whole other thing. But when you bring in, like, I'm going to smash the patriarchy with my bald head, oh my God. No, there's no point. What are you doing? Okay, now she's talking about a skin condition.
I also pick at my scalp. It's called excoriation, which is a skin picking compulsion.
You see how they have a mental health diagnosis for everything? Bro, you don't have a disease because you pick your head. You're just dumb. You're just weak-minded. If you have no self-control to not fucking scratch your head like Ethan Decline twitching, there's something else you need to fix. You're not you're not malfunctioning. You are just distracted.
I'm curious to see if I have scars in my head at all.
What the fuck is wrong with woke people?
I don't want to be offensive, but if you pick at your scalp and you pick at your skin, why would you expose more skin for yourself to pick? Like a genuine question.
It's a symbolic letting go. It's a transformation for me.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking ritual going bald for the patriarchy.
I want to let go of
Your hair,
a past self. It's a
your beauty.
shedding. It's a molting, like snakes or
100. I guarantee you, somebody like watch your TikTok and then report back in my Discord in a couple weeks. I guarantee you, she's gonna post a TikTok saying, "I miss my hair." And she's going to post pictures of when she had her long hair. Oh my God, I miss my hair.
tarantulas or hermit crabs. And I'm not doing it for appearance purposes, besides to embrace myself in the rawest form.
Oh no! A very beautiful girl looks like Caillou. How the fuck you end up looking like a soy boy? They all want them, Elstream. They all want to turn him into the same person. How did you end up turning soy? She was so pretty. She was so pretty before. That's a damn shame.
I did it.
I mean, she's stunning. She pulls it off.
No, she doesn't, bro. You look weird.
I think she could do anything with her hair, and I would think she was pretty.
She looks like Chicka Slim Shady. Yo, W. Andrew Tate cosplay. She looks like Top G. Wait.
Are those like happy tears or sad tears?
I'm really glad.
Bro, she's just confused. I guarantee you. Someone send it to her if you know her. I guarantee you. She's going to be posting pictures saying that she regrets shaving her head bald. And she's going to be saying, I guarantee you, report back.
That I pulled through. And I do.
My unmatched perspicacity coupled with sheer indefatigability makes me a feared opponent in any realm of human endeavor.
I do feel free.
That is the third saddest thing I've heard today.
The sad part to me here is that this does not look like some insane girl that is having some mental breakdown, but she does look like
she's a normal girl who got brainwashed by TikTok.
She needs a hug.
This is the programming chat. This is the Matrix. And you think that I'm a crazy conspiracy theorist? A lot of the liberals think, but you guys know. The fact that a regular girl is convinced that she has a head scratching disease, the fact that she's making herself uglier to fight the patriarchy, thinking that she needs to have a story to tell her kids, that's because of the Matrix feeding her these feminist ideas, feeding her these ideas that she needs to fight the patriarchy, telling her that she needs to become ugly in the name of better, thinking that she needs to fix her mental health. She's confused. But they all want us to become this. This is why I'm saying it's very important this year to change the type of content that you watch, because you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And if you're spending 5 hours a day on TikTok, guess what? TikTok is one of those 5 people. And yes or no, does TikTok promote something good, or is TikTok part of the CCP programming? Does TikTok have a specific agenda? Does TikTok ban my content, ban anything with Andrew in the title? Do they ban a specific type of message? Clearly, they want you to be addicted forever. How do they do that? They make you weaker, they push bullshit, they make you confused, they give you mental health problems. This is all part of the programming. It's part of the plan. We know this. And when I talk about the Matrix, you think I'm a crazy conspiracy theorist, but this is exactly what it is. A normal girl fell to the system.
Like, there is obviously something going on, whether it's, the skin picking situation or just the fact that she feels like she needs to transform and shed. And obviously, if you feel good after doing it, that's totally fine. Something about that just didn't make me feel great. Somebody commented and said, "This made me cry. Such a deep human experience to do this is liberation, especially as a woman. I'm so proud of you." Again, talking about the liberation stuff. This is
Women don't give good advice to other women.
not an FU to the patriarchy. It really isn't. I don't think that they care. The comment under that. It seems like you...
Chat, type of one if you've met a girl, and I know not all of you are from liberal cities, but in New Bot City, there were girls who would just fucking have armpits like mine to go and fight beauty standards. You realize how dumb that is? They would be like, yeah, what are you gonna tell me? Ooh, look at my armpit hair. Ooh, I'm ugly. Like, what the fuck? Who told you to do this? It just you smell bad. It looks gross. You don't need to, bro, think about why they do that. Who gave them that idea?
You need therapy. Are you good? Oh, I mean, you remember Britney in 2007? When I think of women shaving their heads, I think of that. It's not the prettiest picture. Didn't Amanda Bynes do that as well? Did she shave her heads? Or like the Olsen twins? There was some other like child actor meltdown that also resulted in something like that. Maybe it wasn't Amanda Bynes. Maybe she did? She also did drugs and shaved her head. So, you know what? You don't have the greatest track record setting you up. You're not the best example. Somebody else said, it's not every day that you come across a phoenix rising. Thank you for sharing this moment. You are majestic. Oh my God, the internet needs to like calm the frick down. It's not that big of a deal. Right, here's another one. Oh God, it's that same girl's audio. She has hair like mine. It's thick. I'm telling you guys, these videos are everywhere.
Wow, and that vampire's audio got reused.
I forgot to mention that the first time that we watched that video because they're using the same audio here. Don't listen to people, listen to your brain and mind.
This is why the West is over, bro. Like, it's so much harder to find a good woman. It's so hard to find people who are not going to be brainwashed with...
Like, first of all, that's redundant, like she said. I do think it's important to listen to your gut and, you know, use your intuition to, you know, follow what is best for you. But I do think that that kind of is a problem with Gen Z, where it's like, we want to reject authority. We don't want to listen to what the adults are saying. You know, we're going to do all this crazy stuff. We obviously have all these problems and we're all changing our gender and we're shaving our heads.
Here's the problem, Gen Z. They want you to do that. You're not fighting the system. Rebelling against the system is having a family, is being fit, is making a lot of money, is not being a slave to the system. That is fighting. Having a family, dressing modestly, being interesting, being fun. Like, you think that you're rebelling by changing your gender and not shaving your armpit hair and doing all this garbage and becoming a vampire witch? That's what they want. Satanists run the world. They're in charge. Being a God-fearing person is fighting the system.
That's it.
Your job?